too late to get Richards. Well, if we're talking Joe, mate, he's out for like 3 weeks, so I'd be avoiding that one. Yeah, he's out for 3, so a bit disappointing. No, I don't know about Finn McRae. I'm sure. I don't know if I've got enough faith in him for that, but yeah, probably time to move on Harvey there, Austin. I think so. Well, I heard 3, but I don't know whether that correlates with the buy and that sort of thing, but not too sure. I'd go Matt Rowell, mate. Don't mess around with Salem. I think go Matty Rowell. And I think Ridley Reese, I think he's probably one that if you can finish off your back line with him, then great. But for me, I've only got one more spot, and that's going to be Luke Ryan. So it's pretty simple for me. But I'm just going to roll over to YouTube anyway, guys. Thanks for all the comments and the questions. I'll be back with a video probably on Thursday. Might even give you a little update on how the back of my car's going. Shorty's been getting his handyman on. So, but yeah, if you want to continue over to YouTube, then yeah, we're live right there now. So feel free to join. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks. What's going on, guys? How are we? Let me get all set up here. Bit of talk on Salem and Boak. So some really interesting options getting thrown forward, which we love. I'll share my thoughts on those. Pentos with the OMG straight away. Hello, Amusement. What's going on? Shorty, my glorious king. What's up, mate? How are you? Good to see you. James, is Fraser a must with Richards out? I don't think he's a must, no. I said it on my TikTok, but yeah, I don't think there's many great options in our downgrade space. If you want to pay 180K, 200K for McAuliffe, Fraser, might be the best we've got, but I'm not feeling super keen on that. But I've had money banked up for a while, so I'm not feeling that stress to bring in a rookie. So we don't have a great bunch of rookies to go with, but they might be the best ones we have. Hey, North Melbourne fan. I'm good, mate. How are you? Thanks for popping in. Freddie Supercoach. How are you, mate? What's going on? Bailey, Shorty, Salem, or Boak. I don't particularly like either, but if I had to choose, I would definitely go Boak. I feel like Salem, he's not going to be a keeper, where Boak, he may be. I'm not really convinced on Boak. I love that he's got the forward status, and it's good for my draft team. But I don't know. I think when Rosie's in and Wines is in and Butters and all that, I think he can get pushed away. I'm just worried that he will fluctuate between 70 and 100 too often and just end up averaging in the 80s, which I'm not sure that'll be good enough. But thank you for the question, though. Freddie Supercoach had a question. Where is it? Who would you trade Meek to or cop a donut in the ruck line and wait for English to have his buy? I'm going to have a look at his exact price here. No, I'll be trading Meek. So break even to 124, 530. He's done his thing. So, yeah, bring him in. I mean, I would probably just pull the trigger on him now. Don't cop a donut. Bring in a premium of your choice. That's the way I'd play it. Xavier, hey, Shorty, how are you going? I'm pretty well, mate. Thanks. How are you traveling, man? Not sure what to do for trades this week. Only Closey and Sweet over 300K. What should I do? 30K in the bank. Oh, excuse me. Thought I had a good sleep. Maybe I didn't. But look, it's hard to say exactly without knowing some of the other guys on your side. But first things first, I'd trade down Closey, break even to 77. Not a stack of options, but do your best. And then I'd upgrade. That'll give you, you'll probably have about 200K in the bank. Hopefully you can bring in with someone else. You can bring in a Houston or a LDU or a Petrarca or someone maybe on the lower end, or a Matty Rowell who's fallen, Tom Stewart, that type of thing. Hopefully that helps you a little bit, gives you some ideas. Oh, Pentos, thank you, mate. You're a good man. Sam, is it a good idea to target Ryan this week, even though his price is elevated? thinking Sweet and Darcy to Livingston and Ryan if Sweet is out. Yeah, I've been having the same quandary, and I've just come to the point where I'm like, I got to get this man in. There's no real point waiting around to save 10 or 20K because I think he's just going too good. He's going to live most of the year around 650. So I reckon we just bring him in. He's got a great buy. Bring him in, mate. Cam, what's happening? Shorty, mate, speak up. Don't let your voice be quiet for us fellow sock and shoe car operators. So I'm not crazy, am I? I mean, so I'll put my shoes on in the car. I mean, goodness me. Brad's in the house. Supercoach Pro. G'day, big dog. Hope you're well, mate. The live ain't the same without you, Robin, over there. Yeah. Also, I spiked your water. How are you, mate? It's good to see you pop in. Oh, no, it's not quite the same without Brad right here next to me. I'll get back to your message soon, mate. I did see it pop up and it looked quite amusing, but I just had a busy afternoon. Dropped into the retirement village, said g'day to Nan. It was a good day. It was a good day. Carl, short dog, billionaire or trillionaire. Ooh, even better. Got to check my eyes saying that billionaire. Christian Salem, short dog. A touch saucy, or have we got the beer goggles on? Now, the beer goggles are on for mine. I just don't see the method behind it. 345. What do we bring? What's his mode? What are we bringing him in for? He's not going to be a keeper. Historically, he'll be good. He'll be good, but not a keeper. So therefore, his mode is money making. And what are we going to get? 100K? Maybe 120, 130, 150 if he really goes nuts. I just prefer to cut out the middleman and go a big dog premium if you can. But that's the way I would go about it. Reese, what's up, Shorty? With Joe Richards out, who to get? And are you going to be getting rid of him? Look, at the moment, it'll just depend on how many I'm fielding. If I can field 18, I think I'll keep him just because there's not much else that really excites me. So I'm sort of committed to Darcy going, Closey going, and Mac Andrew going, all on a break-even point of view. So Richards might be something that I tackle throughout the buys. Look, if it wasn't the buys, I'd have to trade him because I'd be looking at a zero. But because we have best 18, maybe I can hold him for a bit and hopefully he comes straight back in. It'd be a disaster if I held him and he didn't come back straight in. So there's definitely a thought to just trade him out straight away. But there's no good rookies bouncing out at me. So if there was a great rookie at 120K, I'd trade down to him. But until we see that, I'm happy to just hold on to him as long as it's not costing me a zero. G Money, Shorty, how's it going? Got to say, sometimes don't take your advice on Supercoach trades or captains, but I'm lucky I took your advice with the old Coach House Jockey Milk delicious beverage. Thank you, mate. The Coach House is elite. I'm glad you're on board with that. And hey, no hurt in that, mate. I mean, I'm no Supercoach wizard. We're just here talking a bit of trash, bit of banter, and hopefully you get a bit of entertainment out of it. Shorty's advice can be hit and miss sometimes, but we're here for a good time. Corey, I heard you were on Deal or No Deal. When is it on TV? What day? Oh, mate, yeah, that was on a few weeks ago. You'll have to go searching through the archives. I can probably tell you when it was on, but let me have a look for you, mate. Matt, hey, Shorty, thoughts on Tom Powell, Combin, and Darcy for Fraser, McGovern, and Rao? Yeah, I like that. Mate. I think, Fraser's a little bit more expensive than what we'd like, but McGovern, he's going pretty good, isn't he? If he's fit, he's really shooting out some good scores. Just going to try and find this one for you. Episode 57. If you want to have a look at that, let me know how you go. Hey, Luke, trades, Sam Darcy out for Sexton, Graham out for Fraser, McAuliffe, or do I hold Darcy? No, I'd pull the trigger. Darcy's definitely a trade. High break even. He's done his job. Thank you, Sam. It's time to trade him in and get that cash. Pentos, you're a good man. North Melbourne fan. Hey, Shorty, what do you reckon I do? top 600, 4 spots to fill in my team, including Sweet at R2. Do I try and finish my team or fill empty bench spots? For example, Jones, Richards out and have one primo in. Or if I was you, I'd be trying. If I'm top 600, I'd be trying to bring in some premiums on the field and keep that up. I'd be looking at attending to Sweet and maybe upgrading him because it sounds like he's out. Maybe you can get up to Marshall or English or someone like that. That's the way I'd approach it. But yeah, definitely because Richards and Jones aren't going to give you too much bang for your buck. That's the only issue. Pooge says, who's in my back line? Backline is Nick Dacos, Dan Houston, Nick Martin, Tom Stewart, Mac Andrew, who'll turn into Luke Ryan, Harry Sheasel, Sam Closey, who'll turn into a rookie of some description, and then Will Graham. Um, so, yeah, I'm going to have some issues. I'm really hoping we get something for that defensive rookie because I don't like many options. Pufferfish, what's happening? Naughty Shorty. Thoughts on Camden McIntosh at rookie price? Now, this was put to me by Langers himself, and I just don't think I can trust it. I understand because he's 194. He's a solid contributor. Break even -13, coming off a 92. But this is a guy that's averaged 55 last year, 71 the year before, 61 the year before. I can't do it. I mean, it's not out of his range to have the odd good game. Like, he had a 99 last year. He had some 70 pluses, but he also had 38s and 30s and 25s. You know, even in his half decent year of 22 where he averaged 70, he had, like, back-to-back hundreds, but he also had a 45, a 39, a 39, 2 of them. So, historically, he's a guy that can have his day because in that position, you can have a day where you just find the footy, and you can have some days where it just does not find you, particularly in a weaker side. So Camden McIntosh, probably not for me, but I do like that being brought forward. I like a bit of an alternative option. Got to scroll back up here. Amusement, is it just me, or does your bathroom tap really dislike you? Have felt some tension between it and myself. Oh boy, that's some real stalker activity, Amusement. Carl, which of the 200K rookies who have already had price rises or established blokes like McIntosh around that price bracket could you condone? Well, where's Sullivan at? He's probably the one that I like the most. Next would be McAuliffe. So they're ones that could go either way. They could end up being decent options, or they could be absolute duds. So probably Sullivan is the one I like the most, but I'm far from in love with any of these. Thank you, Carl. North Melbourne fan, or do that next week with Will Dawson off the grabs, or if I go this week, go Dave Swallow. What was that in reference to? Yeah, I'd probably stick with the upgrade to Sweet if that's possible, mate. Opinion on Darcy Wilson, says Reese. He's been fantastic for us, mate. So he's done his job. Um, but yeah, you can trade him out now. He's been really good for us. Made his money. Time to cash him in. So he's been great. Jonas, Shorty, you owe me 40 minutes. Can't believe I left the pub early to get stiffed by Mr. Shortstick. Why is that? Is that because I put 7 o'clock on the title? Because I actually meant that for TikTok. My apologies. Reese, you can take my kids. You have helped my SuperCoach so much, my glorious king. Mate, anytime. I appreciate it. If I can give you guys the occasional laugh and the occasional bit of SuperCoach advice that helps, I'm a happy man. Jonas, never take a donut. Pentos, my reaction when I'm in Shorty live stream. Oh, you guys are great. You're good value. Boomer Star, g'day, Shorty. Hope your day was well. Thank you, mate. Likewise. Hope you had a good one. Who would you trade out first, Comben or Darcy? Definitely Comben. That's a pure break-even call, that one. So, um, who would I trade out first? Did I say Darcy? I don't know if my mind just glitched out, but Sam Darcy would be the one to trade out first. Hello, D Mac. What's going on? You gearing up for the quiz tonight? So true amusement. These buys, I tell you, it's just a killer. Supercoach is tough now. Not only do we have to consider more buys, but the sub is around. It's just so much. Like, remember 10 years ago when you just pick whoever you wanted and they'd play every week? Life was simple. No worries, Xavier. Carl, Sam Darcy, and People's Champ Darcy Wilson. Do both have to head down the abattoir on a one-way ticket, or are you holding one or both? Look, Darcy has to go. I think his break even's 100 plus. 95. So still he goes. Wilson, I think he's probably a similar break even. I think both go. Definitely Darcy. Yeah, both have been really good to us, so they can certainly go. Hey, Char, what are your trades for the week? I want to bring in Butters and I want to bring in Ryan. I'm behind the pack with those guys. I've just got to bite the bullet and bring them in, even though it's before their buy. It makes sense with some other break evens for rookies. And to do that, I'll need to trade down closely. The issue is there's not much. Honestly, I'd take a first gamer over some of the like. I'd take a punt on like a 117K guy just for the cash, but we'll see what the teams bring us. Lukey McMahon, hey Shorty, how are you? I'm pretty good, mate. How are you? What's news? What were your thoughts on the Cats game on Saturday, and where do you think they'll finish at the end of the year? Yeah, look, I was disappointed, really disappointed. We're not playing great footy at the moment. We're playing pretty patchy footy. I still think we'll finish top 8, probably 6th or 7th. I'm sure we'll get out of this lull. We're very Dangerfield dependent, otherwise that midfield looks pretty vanilla. So there's a few guys out of form. Jezza Cameron, Tommy Stewart. I think if we can get Dangerfield back in, hopefully we can just reset this week. Bailey, so thoughts are with Salem. Melbourne said in the off season that he was going to have the Angus Brayshaw role, and in the first 2 rounds he played and got 93 and 86. Now he's back to that role. Yeah, I don't get me wrong. I don't want to say no to Salem because I think he's a bad scorer. He'll score well. He's sitting in my draft team. I think he's a really good option. But what's your mode of selection? If you're picking Zach Butters, you don't give a stuff about his price because you're keeping him all year. If you're bringing in Joe Richards, like, yeah, you care about his scoring, but you're more or less judging it off his break even because he's here to make money. So, what is the mode of Christian Salem? He's not a keeper. You can't tell me he's a keeper. So he's a money maker. Now he might be a nice stepping stone to get us to 480, 520. I would prefer to just go elsewhere, but I can see the thought behind it. If you really rate him, then go for it. I'm happy to bypass, but each to their own. It's not to definitely say he's a shocker pick or anything, but it's not for me. D-Mac, hello, the Great Amusement Production. How are you this one evening? Harry, thoughts on McGovern versus the Saints twice before end of the year? Yeah, well, they do leak a lot of points. McGovern is very good at just getting on the end of those chip around kicks and plenty of marks, plenty of effective kicks. So, no, I think he's a good option. Yeah, you're all right. You're right, amusement. We're starting to get towards that end of the year where you and me just having a little dinner date. But still, we've got a few popping in. So thank you for stuck around. If you come over from TikTok, thank you very much. Reese, oh yeah, we answered this one. Fraser trades done out Windsor, Grundy and Graham in Fraser, Stewart and Gawn. He's pulled the trigger on Grundy to Gawn. There you go. I mean, I understand. I mean, you need Gawn, so I can understand in that instance. But Grundy, he keeps a bit of hate, doesn't he? He doesn't get the love he deserves. This bloke's averaging 110. He's been good for it. But every second week, I'm trading out Grundy. It seems hard, I reckon. Luke, I'll be seeing Langers tomorrow at the club. Yeah, well, I'm sure you will, actually. I hear they do a pretty good lunch down there, mate. I hear they've got a pretty decent feed going on. Leon, Harvey, Harrison, or Sullivan, Darcy, or Comben. Well, Comben's still got some money to make, and I prefer Sullivan out of those two. Let me just check Harrison. I haven't really looked at him too much. Yeah, I'd be going Sullivan, definitely, and Charlie Comben, I feel like his break even's too bad from memory. I thought it was in the 30s, maybe I'm wrong. 48, yeah, so definitely hold Comben, trade Darcy. I'm just trying to come down, it's been a bit of a popular one. Gill, Norwich, Sullivan easy, yep, I agree. Jonas, Brad the Milkman's a good pro, gonna stop by with a special delivery. Oh, if only, mate. He delivered me milk last week, and no innuendo intended, but no, it was good fun. I mean, there wasn't a stack of SuperCoach content, but did you enjoy the feature with SuperCoach Pro? Entos, quick question, shorty. How much water have you had today? As hydration is incredibly important for your health. Thank you, mate. Thanks for the check-in. And I had plenty of water, but that's not to say we won't have a bit more. So we'll pop the glass up, mate, and we'll just continue. You're trading out Tommy Green, Norwich. What are you doing, mate? I know he's a bit out of touch, but let's not trade him out. Goodness me. Cheers, look at you go. 2 weeks, no nap. Surely, how are we doing this? I know. I nap once and I hear about it forever. I mean, come on. D-Mac, I hear Jack Watson is a chance for the mid-season draft. Goodbye coverage. I think so, mate. Me and Jack, we're gonna have to get in the gym pretty soon. I've been looking to get an Anytime Fitness membership for the winter, but hasn't happened yet. So maybe that's the job for the weekend. Um, Jackson, Shorty, Tommy Green, Closey, Harry Mackay for Ridley, Bont, and McCall. Look, I'm saying keep Tom Green. I mean, by all means, find a way to get Bontempelli, but I don't think at the expense of Tom Green. I still think he averages 110 plus, and that it's hard to judge that on his overall average because he had that game where he scored 5. But I think he's a hold. The other trades I like, but I don't think Tom Green goes. Luke McMahon, what are your thoughts on the dangerous tackle debate? Uh, Look, I think it's hard because we got to protect the head, but and we got to tackle as well. I mean, accidents are sometimes going to happen. I sort of think players are getting better at ensuring they don't tack, dump tackle or sling tackle players. So I think it's just a case by case basis. I think we've got to pay holding the ball a bit more. There's been a few that I've seen. I'm like, how is that not paid? But yeah, I don't really have an answer, mate. I mean, I love the physicality of our game, so I think getting a player, tackling him, putting him to the deck is crucial. The Charlie Curnow one, Mac Andrew didn't want to drop him because he didn't want to knock him out, but then he ends up getting possession. So it's like, well, yeah, we want to keep players safe. We also want to win the game of footy. So how are we doing this? I think you find tackling technique will change and roll with the times, but at the moment it's all pretty super coach. My current trades are Meek and Darcy to Salem and Clark. 148 in the bank. Would you trade or who would you trade closely to? Nice, mate. Um, Look, you got 148 in the bank. That'll nearly get you. Not quite. Look, I'll just wait and see on the teams. I think he's probably a trade down. I don't think we can quite reach. So yeah, see if we get any rookie options. If we don't, maybe we just wait a week and upgrade him another time because his price isn't going too far. He might make some coin, he might lose some coin. It's not drastic. He doesn't have to go just yet. Leon says thoughts on Sicily. Good, but not great. So a good D6, D7, not one that I'd look at getting in urgently. Mm, just hasn't been quite at his best. I think he's probably more of a 105 average now. Sort of very consistent between 90 and 110. But yeah, he's probably lost that 140 plus at the moment, given his role. Supercoach Pro, I'm good. Thanks, Shorty. Doing a 10-hour shift, so I'll be listening to all of this. Oh, beautiful, mate. All good. The Tinder chat was still going after the 70 metre of a comment with the icebreaker. Oh, mate, that was hectic. Romo or English M8? Oh boy. I think English is your guy. I think he's your guy there. But 10-hour shift, mate. Jeez. I hope you're going all right, man. That's a whopper. So what are we talking? Bloody 12 till 10, are you? Maybe? Jeez. Hope it's towards the back end of it now. Magpies, since there are no rookies this week, is Charlie Dean or Harvey Harrison a good pick? If you have to, yes, but like you said, there's not good downgrade options. So if you can wait, see if something bobs up in the next week or two, maybe we get a gift from the teams. There might be a debutant that's a mature age or someone we like. Mid-season draft is coming up. Is that this week? I don't know. Maybe we get a little freebie there. When's the mid-season draft? Because that might just be the saviour we need. It looks like it is this week, or at least next. That's just a list of bloody players. Tell me when it is. Oh, so it's tomorrow. Yeah, okay. So surely they might not be super cheap. We should get something. Anthony, I'm struggling for 18 this week. If 123K debut rookie is named this week, would you bring them in now to facilitate an upgrade? Yeah, I would. I would, mate. And I'm in the same boat. I need something to come through on the teams, whether it's a random debutant or a mid-season or getting a second chance. We need something. Pentos, I reckon Shorty could have made the AFL if he didn't do his ACL. Mate, I think so. I mean, I'm an untapped talent. I mean, I've signed up for the mid-season draft, but surely it's my time. Surely. Puff fish. Brad, I'm keen for the 10 o'clock tonight, baby. I'm running a muck like usual. You know, I might have to have a look. If he's going live after the big work session, I might have to jump on. Noah scored 2,518 this week, Shorty. Jesus, well played, mate. That's awesome. Magpie Richards out till round 15. Yeah, not ideal. He was going to make us some beautiful coin, but not today. Amusement. I wasn't dropped from the resis. I was just given an absolute spray, and then I cracked it and I quit. But that's beside the point. Jonas Soldo confirmed in, pulling up well. Only chance is Sweet plays two, but with Dixon back, yeah, not a good chance, is it? It'd be nice. One more week. It'd be tasty, but looks unlikely, doesn't it? Noah, how should I go about trading Dusty and Sweet this week? No downgrade. Water. Um, no downgrade options and all good upgrades are either on the buy or have it in round 14. What do I do? Look, you might just have to pull the trigger on something. I need more water. Shut my fucking door, man. Um, you want to get me some milk, buddy? Yeah, I'm Peppa Pig. Oh. Correct. Did you think that was funny what I did with that? Sure. Uh, yeah, honestly, mate, we're probably going to need something to come out of nowhere. But yeah, this stage is a wait and see. We'll need some sort of downgrade or upgrade or something to pop up. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. It's a bit slim at the moment. Cat's tanking for priority. Come on, D money, get out of here. Okay. Mm, I like it to normally come out the bottom. Okay. I think I just got cancelled. Have fun out there. Um, where were we? Boomer Star, trade or hold Bonner? Look, he's probably a trade. He's one of those ones that's been so good for us that he's a luxury. He can stay in the team because he could score 100 at any moment. By the same token, you're not keeping him all year, so he could definitely go whenever suits. So break even of 83. There's no rush. But yeah, if you're at that point where you can upgrade a guy like him, absolutely. TF Cal, evening, mate. What's going on? Good to see you. Um, D-Mac, what's he got for us? Just the one trade for me with Darcy going out. Who do I get? Houston on the bye next week. Merritt stuff's around 14 by the Dunkley. Mm, I think Darcy goes. I would go Houston. I know it's frustrating with the bye next week, but he'll be able to navigate that bye pretty easy because there's only 2 clubs, and then he'll help you for the other buys a lot. So I think Houston within his own right. Good buy and clearly a top 6 defender as well. Luke, thoughts on Sam Darcy for Sexton? Yeah, I think that's pretty solid. All I'd say with Sexton is it's a bit like the Christian Salem one. I mean, only difference is that Sexton's in the forward line, so it gives him that extra currency. But how much more can we get out of Sexton? You know, how much more cash can we make? We're a bit late to the party. I feel like the ship's probably sailed, but there's not much on offer. Cameron, Shorty bringing in McGovern and Stewart this week, and a 102K loop as my rookie situation is good and still fielding 18. Thoughts? Yeah, I think as long as you can field 18, Stewart's one of those ones where you could grab him now, you could wait till he absolutely fully bounces back because he probably only played one good quarter of footy on the weekend, so he's not absolutely back in town. But yeah, I'd be more than happy for you to bring him in. Um, Travis says Mac Andrew out this week. Yeah, he's leaving my side. Um, Been good though. Mac Andrew would be one for the future, I reckon. He's still so young. He intercepts and reads the game so well. So he might be someone that if he's at like average of high 80s or something next year, Christ, he's got an average of 85. If he's around that mark or 90 next year, one nice thing about starting him next year is a little breakout. Blake Blues, out Wilson and Closey. Yeah, they've definitely reached their max. I think that's a good idea. Pentos, is there a physical tonight? Absolutely, there is, mate. I've got 12 questions. And again, I think it's pretty tough. Do I put the dinner slash drink with Shorty on the line? If you get 12 out of 12, I feel like it's that type of quiz. As you guys know, sometimes when the quiz is a bit tougher, I'll put it out there. If you can get 12 out of 12, and you can make your way to the cattery, Shorty will buy you a nice little beverage. Um, just don't stab me. You know, stranger danger, etc. Jackson got Jackson at F4. It's so frustrating. Really don't know what to do. Heaney, Zorko, and Flanders already. I think with Jackson, if you got him, hold him. If you don't rush into anything. It is frustrating, but yeah, he's going to be okay for us, even with Darcy. The game on the weekend was poor, but he'll be okay. He'll be better than that, and he might end up being an F6 or an F7 with nice dual position, which helps us cover the ruck throughout the bye. It's not as good as when he's rucking solo, that's for sure, but I'm hoping they do him more favours with his position and share it around at some stage this year. Carl Short Dog on Dylan O'Deal is like Gary Ablett Jr. heading down to Bowen Heads to help out the club with a sausage sizzle. Royalty in their presence. Just hope they rolled out the red carpet. Oh, mate, you can check it out for yourself. Have a look at it. Let me know if anyone's watched the Dylan O'Deal episode. Jonas, your league choice certificate 2 is rigged. How are you second on the ladder? You are 10th for overall points. What a disgrace. Yeah, I rigged it. Sorry, guys. I'm 659 points ahead and below you on the ladder. Unlucky, mate. It's still part of the game, my friend. But that is pretty wild. That is pretty wild. Luke, spend extra for McAuliffe or just keep Fraser. I'd go Fraser if you've already got him. Is my mic glitching again? Are you serious? How's it going? Is the mic glitching? Give me some updates. I don't know what's going on here. Um, Hit me up with some mic discussion at the bottom. The mic quality isn't superb. This is disappointing. What the fuck is going on? Why does it do this? Because when I'm recording, it's fine. So annoying. Honestly, technology is the fucking bane of my existence, bro. It does me head in. Like I record with this mic as well, so it's fine. Let's have a listen. Oh yeah, that sounds like shit. yeah, that's yeah, that's really good. Mm. I don't know. I don't like that too much. I don't know. Yeah, you're not wrong, Jonas. Are you guys hearing me somewhat okay, or do you want me to do I restart it? Gee, money, you're a bad, bad man. Give me a couple of consensuses. Sounds fine to Jack. Okay. Oh, look, I'll take one. My main concern is can you actually hear me half decent, even if we're not amazing? Jack, you're too kind, mate. You make do with it. Alright, thanks, Cal. Look, I do apologise. I might have to I did give it a bit of a looking at and thought I cleared out some of the imports and stuff, but we might just do with it for the next half hour. Oh, gee, money, you're too good, mate. Look, leave it with Shorty. We'll fucking work on it. But seriously, these fucking microphones, man. Yeah. I don't know, bro. Yeah. All good. All good. You actually had me worried my camera was fucked for a sec there. Jesus Christ. Alrighty, where were we? Oh, gun barrel straight, Shorty, Lockie Sullivan, had a shocker or pull your heads in. The free was there, nothing more exciting than umpiring outrage. Look, I didn't like it. I didn't like it too much, but yeah, if to the letter of the law, it was probably there, but it was a bit surely common sense could have prevailed. Alright. Look, I've been good, Shorty. Yeah, totally agree with you, and since I started work placement, the Cats, they haven't won. Oh, mate, that's some bad karma. That's no good. Hopefully, they can change that this week. Sounds a bit funny from Scotty, yeah. Was it this bad from the start, or has it changed as we've gone? 'Cause I'm at a loss here. I don't know what's going on. Carl Tomahawk, shorty, stick a fork in him, he's done, or just rope a dope in the comp before he goes bang. No, look, I think he might be done. It pains me to say it, but I think he's probably got a handful of games to go, but particularly if Geelong start to go out of premiership contention, which maybe they already are, I think Shannon Neale's probably the play. Tomahawk, show him your craft, but Shannon Neale could be the future. So, yeah, my trades this week, shorty. How are you, dude? I'm pretty good, mate. How are you? Hope you're going nicely. Stewart, Fraser, Sullivan out. Garcia, Newen, and Darcy. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I like that. I think they're all, yeah, all good exclusions, and I like them there, mate. Nicely done. Luke, did you know this, shorty? Last Saturday's loss to the Giants was Chris Scott's 100th loss as Cats coach. I did not know that. Bit of a quiz question there. Nice. Um, yeah, Jai Clark gets a decent score, then gets rubbed out when the playing the Tigers. I know, mate, and I need him. I bloody need him. If Jake Rogers gets dropped, oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Oh wait, do they have the bye? No, they don't. Yeah, I don't know. Pressure's on the teams, the big teams this week. Leon, Sicily, or McGovern. I'd go McGovern. I think previously it would have clearly been Sicily, but McGovern for me. Pentos, thoughts on Oz Post? Don't have too many dealings with them anymore. Used to work for them though, so there's a bit of insight that you may not know. Yeah, you can definitely trust Sexton on the field, Luke, for sure. Sir, hello, Zyjax, what's going on, mate? Maxton's Christian Salem, what's the go with him? I think people are getting excited about the money making and potential, and he's going to score okay. He doesn't really fill the bill for me, or fit the bill even. Not really a great money maker. Okay, mate, but I think probably a pass for me. Yeah, G Money, the car boot, mate. That was a strange one. Hey, I thought about telling that one on TikTok, but then I thought, oh, don't know if that's going to look great for the students. But Yeah, strange things you do back in the day. Mitchell trade out Graham for Sullivan. Yeah, I think that's a good call. Sullivan's probably the best we got at the moment. It's not the greatest options in downgrades. Oh, yes, a good lunch there, Luke. The chicken schnitzel. You had 3 last Wednesday. Jesus. No wonder Tommy Hawkins can't get a kick. He doesn't have enough protein because Luke's eating all his lunch. Magpies, no boost left. What would you or who would you trade 2 out of Sweet, Richards, and Darcy? Sweet and Darcy for me. Absolutely. That's a clear one for mine. Flag Blues, who's your VC and C? I think it's going to be probably Butters against the Blues. Maybe Dacos against the Dogs. Otherwise, yeah, that might be the play, actually. That might be the play. I mean, Gaun's in outrageous form as well. Yeah, that's probably the way I'll be looking at it. I mean, Bontempelli's always worth a shout as well. Hoodie, shorts, waiting for you to hop on the sword play potty. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. The weeks are just so busy. Like I'm babysitting tomorrow night. Then next Tuesday I've got a dinner, and then I'll do this Wednesday. So yeah, I do want to. I do, but I've just got to find the time. Yeah. Jonas says Shorty, Brad, and a blonde walk in. Shorty, Brad, and a blonde walk into an unvacuumed bedroom. Shorty says Brad, who is going to be? Oh God, help us! That's dangerous. That's too dangerous for me, man. Galaxy, Shorty, you young prodigious talent. How are we this evening? I'm good, mate. How are you? I'm starting a new job tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. First time waking up that early for 4 months, I reckon. What's the job, mate? I hope it goes well. Cal, is going early on caddy an option? Need to find a forward to reach the magical 18 this week and thinking he might be the way. Oh, he's okay. He's not really one that he worries me with his scoring, and he's a young key forward. Not one that jumps out at me, but if you're desperate, maybe. I don't know if McAuliffe or Sullivan, maybe they're too expensive, but Jonas. Costa, what should I do with Anderson? Is that Noah, I'm guessing? He's a keep for me. He's been a little bit up and down, but yeah, he's a hold. Luke McMahon, surely that Peppa Pig TikTok you did with Jeff was pretty funny. Did he know about it at the time? He did not. That was a full stitch up for him. That's my sister, Jonas, you fucking freak. Jesus Christ. SuperCoach Pro. I can't go live tonight as I'm taking 2 hours overtime till midnight. Oh, Jesus. 10 p.m. tomorrow. Nice. Get around that SuperCoach Pro. Get around him. Mid-season draft surely can get 3 to 4 102K rookies. Oh, mate. We need it, don't we? We desperately need it. Galaxy, this week's downgrades are trash. Next week, there seems to be a fair few nice options. Braden Campbell. Oh, hello. That's an interesting one. I hadn't thought of him. I love when a name comes up. That's interesting. Has he been sub-affected? Is that why? Very interesting. Yeah, okay. Well, you're right. I know he would be a real easy, if he avoids the sub-vest, which might be another question, but he would definitely be an option next week. I like your thinking. Nice one. G-Money, is there a goal-kicking comp coming up any time? Yeah, King's birthday. I haven't really organised it or put it out there, but yeah, give me your thoughts on that. I'm thinking King's birthday Monday. Is that in a week or two? Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. Also, quiz won't be too far off. Maybe 15. Corey, I love the episode. Just watched it. Yeah, Watto was good as. It was a pretty funny episode. It was good fun. Not too much money came home with us, so did it? DMAC, perhaps more crucial advice than SuperCoach. Got someone in your neck of the woods, let's just say, has put interest forward. Where are the go-to spots? Keep in mind, have to drive up, so no alcohol. Fair play. Are we talking a date there, mate? I'd be going to Frankie. Nice little Asian fusion place. You could go a cocktail and you should be right to drive as long as you're fully licensed there, mate. But Frankie would be my suggestion. Nice setup there. Real nice setup. Good food. Trade out Darcy, Luke. Definitely trade. Here we go. Here we go. Galaxy. Also on the Zoom girl. She sort of left me on red a week ago. Okay, it was a natural end of the convo, so no dramas. This is a roller coaster. But what do you reckon is the next move? Do I just shoot her a message asking her for coffee? It's so awkward. Also, surely I won't be able to make the goal kicking. Oh, you got 2 exams the next day, mate. I'll just study on Sunday, bro. I need you. But to be honest, if you've had a bit of a chat and it was a natural end and you like this girl, then yeah, shoot your shot. There is no harm. It sounds like you've been a respectable lad. You've talked about other stuff. Like, she obviously respects you. So it's just a matter of if there's a bit of romantic interest there, mate. So yeah, shoot your shot. Just say, hey, man, just wondering, do you want to grab a coffee, go for a walk down the coast or something? I don't know where you live, but maybe there's coast around. Definitely shoot the shot. Let me know. Culture. Hey, I'm looking to trade Noah Anderson for Tom Green. Anyone else you think I should add? Look, I'd be holding faith in guys like Green and Anderson. I mean, hold the faith with them. But LDU's at a nice price, or somewhat nice price. He was nice for a couple of weeks ago, but he's really caught fire. So that would be a couple of, or one guy, Petrarca maybe. I've got a lot of time for track. Yeah, it doesn't sound like Sweet is going to play Cooper. Good call, Finn. I think that's going to be a popular one. Yeah, jeez. Jack. I don't know what's going on with this mic, guys. The mic is better. The mic's back. What? I didn't do a thing. We've obviously got a bit of a loose connection going on. Goodness me. I just can't work it out, mate. Cannot work it out. Oh, jeez. Oh, you don't like the haircut, G Money? Jesus Christ. That's my favourite guy. Maxton's Jordan Clark on the side, Wanganeen Miller. I'd go Jordan Clark, mate. His form's just too good to ignore. Thank you, JP. Thank you, mate. All right, fair play, Scotty. I don't have the answers, guys, but I can't understand how the mic works nicely when I record a video, but it doesn't want to go live. So I've got some work to do. When's the quiz? Probably put the code out in about 10 minutes. Pentos, I don't know about anyone else, but are any of you seeing a goat in the middle of their screen? You guys are too funny. There you go. I hope the mic is back in town. Big Trig just got in, so I know this has been asked already, but get Tommy Stewart in. Yeah, I think so. Look, he's probably one that you don't have to rush to bring him in. It's not like he's absolutely back in business, but I think he's going to be a guy that finishes the season a lot better than his last month has been. So he's a good price. I think either this week or next, or after the Cats bye, whenever suits best, for sure. Flag Blues, Wilson and Closey out for Fraser and Viney is what is your thoughts on it? Still got 130K in the bank. Look, Jack Viney, without having looked at him, isn't someone that excites me. 480, break even of 79. Nah, not for me. Not Jack Viney. He doesn't serve any purpose. He's not a keeper and he's not making you much money. Sorry to really poo-hoo that one, but try and get him Butters or Ryan if you can do that this week. G Money, lucky you didn't have to buy a new microphone. Otherwise, you would have to go. That's not bad. Luke, Mike is much better now, just as you answer my question. That's bizarre. I don't know what I did, but Tiger Rewalt. We haven't had Baggers or Nicky Vlosten, Daddy. There you go. That just clicked in my head. Tiger Rewalt. I'm going Darcy to Fraser. Do I do Graham or Closey to Stewart? I've already burnt many trades, so I'm trying to be conservative. I'd judge this one on how many you've got fielded. I think Closey's the trade out on break even, because there's always the odd chance that Will Graham gets back in and makes more money. But if you really need players, you need some on-field guys, then trade Graham. So it might just depend how many you've got, how many scorers. Oh, Gorney's in the Alice Springs this week. Yeah, right. Yeah, that might not be the best ground for ruckman. I don't have any stats to back that up, but Galaxy, my new job's at Dorovich Pathology, just organising samples and stuff like that. Should be interesting. Oh, awesome. That's not in Geelong, is it? That's what my dad used to do. That's crazy. Luke, according to James Kelly, Stephen King eats a lot of chicken schnitzels. There you go. Also, who would you love to see go down, Shorty? In terms of, oh, sorry, I missed your initial comment. The big sliders, big free sliders. I'll be able to come to the Gold King. Awesome, mate. Great stuff, Luke. Who would I like to see go down? Oh, it's a random one, but I'd like to see Bomber Thompson go down. That's more of the ice I like to see him involved with. So maybe that's the play. Who else have we got? I think I skipped past a couple. Lukey, Jonas. 5 despite, no good for Drury and Biggie there, mate. Maxton's, I'm really liking Jordan Clark. Yeah, he's just racking up the footy. He's doing very nice. Wish the Cats still had him. No worries, Galaxy. Thank you, mate. No, definitely keep me posted. I'll look forward to it. Also says Galaxy, I would suggest holding Sam Darcy. I reckon he's a hold until the bye. Should be great cover. Yeah, look, if you really need the cover, absolutely. But purely on a money point of view, I would still trade. But it just depends. You might be better served to trade out a donut, get a player in, rather than trading out a guy who's playing. Xavier, closey and sweet to Jordan Clark, and who already have Fraser, Richards, and Sullivan can get mid forward, can get a mid or forward. Look, I don't have any answers for you. McAuliffe could be a guy, but it's tough on the downgrades. We're going to have to just wait for this mid-season draft and then hope we get something. We should get something. We'll get some mid-season draftee debuting over the weekend. That could be our saviour. Thoughts on Arctic snow penguins, says Pentos. Look, I wish I had a passionate view on that, but I can't say I do. Oh, Yenchi got you in the leagues this week, Shorty. Oh, you're Johnny Butcher. Yeah, you did, mate. I think from memory that was a close one too. Welcome to the stream, my guy. Good to see you. Cameron, is Shorty thinking any pod forwards to finish his forward line? We will need to take risks. Yeah, I'm putting Shai Bolton out there. I'm putting him out there. Risky. Jeremy Cameron, I'm putting him out there. A lot of home games. Geelong will get going. Could go all right. But yeah, I'm not too sure. They'll be the last risks I take. They'll be the final upgrades. Maxton's Tom Stewart is going to go big this week against Richmond. I agree, mate. I agree. I'm hoping the Cats can dine out. Jonas Baggers, Dungeon Stream does not stop for anyone on Tuesday, not even Shorty. Oh, really? Fair play. Fair play. I've got to get it back on the Wednesday. Hey, Luke, I'd like to see Jeff go down the slide. I'll pass that on. Reese, what are your trades this week? No worries, Xavier. We'll chuck the quiz code out soon too, Ches. It's definitely Sharon, mate. Definitely Sharon Magpies. My trades this week are in Butters and Ryan at last, and out goes Mac Andrew and Sam Darcy. Closey will also go out, but I don't know. I need that mid-season saviour as well. By the way, did you see Bomber Thompson? I did see him at the game. I did. It's good to see, wasn't it, Luke? Reese, was that your brother on Deal or No Deal? By the way, which one? On the left or the right? It wasn't my brother, but maybe we look alike. Yenchi has the start of the week been Shorty. It's been pretty good, mate. We had a program in today called Man Cave, and it was really good. Like all about, we had about 40 of the year 10 boys, and it was all about actually sharing some of the stuff that you wouldn't normally share and being open and vulnerable. And it was actually, just about getting blokes talking about how they're actually going. It was actually a really good program. So, Galaxy, Toby Green, don't mind that if he can get rolling. Absolutely. Would you rather trade in Jordan Clark or Jeremy McGovern? Oh, geez, that's a tough one. What's McGovern priced at? Yeah, I'd go Jordan Clark. I don't think there's a huge difference, in my opinion, on their scoring the way Clark's been going. But I think durability plus Clark is cheaper. So yeah, that's the way I would do it. All right. You guys have been patient. Let's get the quiz going. There we go. I finished this one off this afternoon. And hey, as always, thanks for your time. Thanks for your questions, your comments. It's good stuff. Live sesh is always the best part of the week, and hopefully that mic is still coming through reasonably well. You guys know the drill. Hard-hitting question from Pentos. Shortenator was the go-to Teddy when you were... Oh! Yikes. That's dangerous. 449 7970. Sounds like the fucking roof seal ad. All right, where were we? Magpie's medical room just came out. Oh, geez. Hit us with some crucial stuff, mate. Luke, it was really good to see him at the game. I want to see him down the slide, but I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it too. I don't think he will. Yenchi, how many fielding this week? The hope is 18, but we might need a little bit of help. We might need some luck to our way. James, what's going on? Is Sicily a good trade-in? He's not a priority of mine. I think if I was ranking the forwards, I feel like he'd probably come in around 10 to 14, 10 to 12 probably. So he's not one that I feel the need to jump at. Joe Richards, 5 to 6. Fuck me. Well, that changes everything. That's not ideal, guys. Yeah, 5 to 6. There you go. Well, he's gone. He is gone. That really fucks me off. God damn it. Looks like Closey stays to fight another day. It's so annoying. 212. Fuck, it's such a waste of a trade. That's flattened me. That's absolutely flattened me. Lloyd makes a test. Yeah, not too bad then. Oh, God. Just going to have to drown my sorrows with the thickest Milo. So thick and saucy. Oh, boy. Alrighty. What happens in this look at Ricky? Well, I've got 12 questions footy related. And you got to try and get them all right. So there you go. Shorty, mate, this year shits me, says Steve. Oh, mate, I know. It is a tough one. It is a tough one. But yeah, get around the quiz, Ricky. I want to see you in there, mate. I want to give you a bit of a shot. And I think I will. I think it's a tough quiz. So if you can get 12 out of 12 and you can make your way to a pub in Geelong, fuck it. I'll buy us a garlic bread and a beer. I'm not going to drink a beer. You can have a beer. I'll have a Malibu and pineapple juice. But hey, it'll be cool. It'll be fun. Cal, a bit of a hard Milo tonight. Sure, yeah, I might just tip a little cheeky vodka into my little bit of Bailey's in there, maybe. Get a little naughty. Rosie's a test. Shea Bolton 1 week. Thank you, mate. I don't know who'll go down the slide. I don't have really any real guide on that. Sorry, but it's a great cause. Actually, I got me. Oh, Jesus Christ! Speaking of which, I've got me beanie. How about that? Get that one. Oh, nice, Ricky. Thank you, mate. Nah, that's all right, mate. Give it a crack. It's okay. Yeah, absolutely. Rosie's a ripper pickup. Perfect option for our M9. He's going to be great coverage. Goodbye. Come on, can we get 30 plus in the quiz? We got 30 on the dot. All right, I want to listen. Get it to 35. Come on, get it to 35. We got 57 in here. Come on, get in the quiz. Come on. Please. Stewart VC into Gorn. That is bold, mate. I mean, he could go nuts against the Tigs, but look, I think I'm going to go Butters into Dacos. Wait, Brad, can you get on the quiz while you're at work, or is that a bit risque? Chaz, if you had to sleep, well, this will be good, with two people with the combined age of 30. What? That is a hectic question. And as a person who works at a high school, I'm going to pass on that. But would love to hear your answer there, mate. I mean, how long are you planning to go to jail for? Dangerous question indeed. Probably not the best one to answer, I wouldn't have thought, but all right. We'll give it a couple of minutes and then we'll start. The milk's got to be made. That was a nice drop too, mate. Thank you for that milk. I've nearly, well, I think I did finish it off actually, but it was a nice drop. You screenshotting me in the beanie or Chez's reckless question? Love asking it at the pub. Yeah, I might throw that one at one of my mates and see if I can rattle them as well. All right, when me live quiz, fucking what is it called? My live timer gets to 1 hour and 2 minutes, so in 50 seconds, we'll start the quiz. So if you do want to join and you're just a little shy, there's the code. Feel free. Jesus Christ. Charlie, that's fucked. I mean, there is no non-fucked answer for that, but Jesus Christ. Oh, top 6 defenders. Jeez, you got Luke Ryan, you got Nick Dacos. I'm throwing Sheasel in there. I'm throwing who's in mine? I'm throwing Nick Martin in there. I'm throwing Dan Houston in there. I feel like there's probably one I've missed, but they're the ones that pop into me head. Can't say I've ever watched The Good Doctor. I'll tell you what I can binge. The Office, Ozark. I can binge that. And I've watched Lost. That's a bit of an older one, but I've watched Lost a couple of times. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, jeez, it's pretty hectic. All right, I think we're just about ready to rock and roll, aren't we? All right, guys. Oh, you guys are cooked. All right, let's start. Good luck, guys. Remember, a Maduri and lemonade and a cheese bread's on the house if we can get 12 out of 12 here. Which Docker kicked it behind to level the scores in the eventual draw between Collingwood and Fremantle? Bailey Banfield, Andy Brayshaw, Jeremy Sharp, or Sam Switkowski? Just easing you into this one. I think you'll all get this right. Maybe I'll wear a different fucking hat or random shit for the quiz from now on. It's food for thought. It was Jeremy Sharp, of course, running in about 35 out, just misses. Mike, Lukey Mac, Cal, and Maddie, and Shorty's kid. How are you, son? I haven't seen you for a while. All right, question 2. Also in that match, Alex Pearce kicked the final goal of the game. How many goals has he kicked in his career? So inclusive of that one, has he kicked 5, 9, 2, or 8? Hasn't kicked too many, the lad. He has now kicked 5. Well played. 19 got that right. A few went 8. But yeah, I thought that one might have been a little bit more split, so nicely done. Yum, Shorty, Bazzo, Flag Pies, Big Bad Bont, and Maddie. So Maddie could be close to the top. She is on top there. Riz, Flag Pies, Unzips for Crips. And there's Ricky. I think that might be the debutant in at 5th. Well played. Question 3. Which of these Blues had the most disposals on the weekend? Paddy Cripps, Sam Walsh, Nick Newman, or Blake Acres? I can tell you only 2 of which went 30 plus, I believe. So it's a bit of a 2-horse race. But I can inform you it was Sam Walsh and it split him. That might be the one that ruins the cheese bread. Oh, God. Sam Walsh had 32, I think. Cripps, 31. Mike, loose but shorty. Ozjan, shorty's kid. He could be on top now. Baz Lenka, shorty's kid, 6. Mike. Or Matty's on top. Ricky, Lukey, Max in there. Mike was in there and someone else that I missed. Question 4. What number did Jake Stringer wear at the Bulldogs? 25, 7, 17, or 9? Oh, excuse me. Gosh. Shorty's a bit tired. Stringer Bulldog. He wore number 9. Where's 25 right now? I'm pretty sure at the Dons. So that split is right down the center. Cal Pentos, Yum Shorty, Bazo, Big Bad Bont. So he'll be around the mark. Big Bad Bont is 11th. Shorty's Milker, Cal, Loogie Mac, Maddie, and Shorty's Kid in 5th. Question 5. Bobby Hill won the 2023 Norm Smith Medal. Who polled the second most votes for the award? I don't know if it's cutting the question off for you, but it was for me. So, yeah, he polled the best on ground from all 5 judges. But who was second? Tommy Mitchell, Gideon Coleman, Jack Crisp, or Nick Dacos? I reckon most of you will get this one right. Great first half in particular. It was Kitty Coleman. Oh, Nick Dacos had a few thinking about it. All right, 5 questions in. Pentos, Coach House Chalk. The beautiful stuff. D-Mac, Jimmy, and Libba. That puts Shorty's Milker still on top. Shorty's Kid, Pentos, Libba, and Cal. After this question, can I get a bit of a sense? Is anyone running at 100%? Is anyone a chance for the beverage? How many individual goal scorers did Adelaide have in its big win over West Coast? Tough question, this one. This is almost a bit too, I'm just going to have to guess, but 10, 11, 12, or 13. All right, chuck it in the stream. Is anyone batting at 100%? It was 13. I reckon that would have knocked the Furies out. Big score, but they shared it around. Highest goal kicker was 3. Ozjan, Bazo, Big Trig, Baz Lenker, and Loose Butt Shorty. Is the Milker still on top? He is by 2 points. Lukey Mac, Shorty's Kid, Pentos, and Baz Lenker in 5th. Question 7. Which of these Sydney midfielders has kicked the most goals this year? Errol Goulden, James Jordan, Chad Warner, or Isaac Heaney? Oh, no, 100% wrong. Oh, boy. Come on, Chaz. Keep fighting, mate. Keep going. I like these. I'm pumping my own horn here, but I like these types of questions. I wonder if it'll trick you up. I don't know. 2-horse race, Chad Warner or Heaney, and it does. It splits them down the middle. So Chad Warner overtook him pretty much with his 4 goals last week, I think. Otherwise, it would have been Heaney. Bazo, Big Trig, Pentos, D-Mac, and Cal. So Cal will move up a bit. He's 6. Okay. Pentos on top. Shorty's Milker, Shorty's Kid, Licky Mac, and Bazo. That's a really tight top 4 there. How many clubs has Sam Frost played for? 1, 2, 3, or 4? I've got the sense we're going to have a close finish to the quiz here. Gets me excited when there's a bit of movement on that leaderboard, guys. I reckon it's anyone's game here. Played for the D's, played for the Hawks, played for the Giants. So he played for 3. I'd actually forgotten that he played for the Giants. Cal, Baslenka, Yum Shorty, the Chalk House Chalk, or the Coach House even, and Riz. Shorty's Kid makes a move. Cal, Bazo, Pentos, and Shorty's Milker's in 5th. He needs a fight back. Question 9. Who is currently highest on the ladder out of these clubs? The Giants, the Cats, the Pies, or the Blues? Anyone whipping out the AFL app nice and quick? It's pretty tight in that ladder. I think most of these comes down to percentage, but who is highest? It was the Giants. who they are 5th, I believe, and the Cats are 6th. Caitlin, Ozjan, DMAC, Big Rig, and Libba. And Cal's on top. 20 points clear. Pentos, Shorty's Kid, Shorty's Milker, and Lukey Mac. Question 10. Which of these Saints played the most games? Some decorated names here. Lee Montagna, Nick Del Santo, Brendan Goddard, or Lenny Hayes. There's over 1,500 games worth nearly in here. Well, not quite, but what would it be? Well, at least over 1,300, I reckon. And it was Brendan Goddard, played 334. I think Nicky Dale was 322. Heaney, enjoy. Unzips for Crips, Libba, Pentos, and NFI. So Pentos, he goes to the top. Cal, Libba, Shorty's Kid, and Shorty's Milker. Could be a 2-horse race. I'm not sure. We got 2 questions left. Which player was awarded the Yayukin, I think it is, trophy for best on ground in the Dreamtime match? Zach Merritt, Nick Martin, Jordan Ridley, or Dion Prestia? I reckon this one, most will get this right, I think. He's had a good run in the stream. Intercepting everything, and it's Jordan Ridley. So it'll come down to this last question. Mike, Jimmy, Ozjan, DMAC, and Shorty's Milker gets in there nice and quick. He is now 3rd. Pentos and Cal. Oh, it's close. Oh, is that? I might have misread it. I think it's 20 points of difference. So Jaden Stevenson has worn 3 numbers throughout his AFL career. 2 at the Pies, 1 at the Roos. So which of these numbers has he not worn? Has he donned the 11? Has he donned the 2, the 1, the 35? We're looking for the one that he hasn't. I think most will recall that he wears number 2 right now, doesn't he? Debuted in 35 and wore the 1 at the Pies as well. So number 11 he has not worn. Who have we got winning? 3rd is Shorty's Milker. Oh, what a legend. He's done it. He's 1st. One of the absolute. Love that. Well played, mate. And does any... Oh, no, the quiz was too hard. No one got... Gee, it was a very tough quiz. I reckon 9 was about the best we got. Libba, DMAC in 5th. Very consistent. Jimmy, Bazzo, Luke Mack. Unzips for Crips. Riz, Bazlenka, Ricky. Nice work there, mate. Heaney. Shorty's Kid dropped away a bit. Harry, Pigeon, Xavier. Shorty's Tinder. So I always like when I see a lot of correct answers towards the... I like people who just... They take their time and they might not always be high on the ranking, but look at Xavier there. 73%. You know, he wasn't in the quickest, but he's done well there. We'd like that. So nice work, everybody. Imposter on the G Money. Best ball knowledge in the stream, baby. Well done. Yeah, very good debut, Ricky. Nice work. We'd love to have you back, mate. Every week. I mean, I've chopped and changed. Weeks have been busy. Like I'm babysitting tomorrow night. I've got a dinner next Tuesday, so it'll be Wednesday next week. So yeah, it's a bit all over the place. But normally Tuesday or Wednesday, the quiz will be at about 8:40, and we go live on TikTok from 7:00 as well. Yeah, it was a good question, that Sam Frost one. I didn't even expect it. Ches, you didn't read my name right. It's read. Oh. Did I call you Harry? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Fucking hell, my eyes are gone on me. Oh, fair play, Luke. Fair play. Yeah, it was close on the voting. It really was. Yeah. Jonas. Shorty, Horty, Naughty, Morty, Zordy, Lordy, Hardy, Danny, Daniel Short. Not your best poem, but I respect it. All right, guys, it's Milo time. It is Milo time. It's a bit of AFL 360 and Milo. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure, always is. So thanks for all your questions. Thanks for all your comments. Appreciate those who get involved in the quiz. I will be back with a video on Thursday night. Probably TikToks throughout the week. I've got a couple of others non-footy related as well. So, yeah, we'll be back. God damn, we need some mid-season rookies to come through. Please be good to us, for goodness sake. But cross those fingers. I'll talk to you guys soon, all right? Yeah, thanks, boys. Thanks, Ricky. Thanks, Pentos. Thanks, Pigeon, Shawnee boy, Ricky. Thanks, Cheers. Yeah, I might have to, mate. Magpies, thank you, mate. Good stuff. See you, Puffer Fish, Lukey. I'll see you boys later. Have a good night. Catch you later.